Hi friends, it's me, Megan.
And I'm Jessie.
Jessie, what happened to your arm? You're wearing a bandage.
Oh, Mrs. Jones' cat, Felix, scratched me. It really hurt.
Wow, why did he scratch you?
Because he is mean. I was trying to help him. My dog Max got out of his fence and chased Felix up the tree. While my dad was putting Max in our yard, I climbed the tree to try and help Felix down, and he scratched me. I guess he didn't want my help.
I'm sorry. Apparently not. In our Bible story today, a man named Zacchaeus climbed a tree.
I hope there wasn't a mean old cat up in that tree.
I don't think so. Zacchaeus wanted to go see Jesus, but there was a big crowd. Zacchaeus was too short to see over them, so he climbed the tree.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm glad he didn't get attacked by a cat. Did he see Jesus?
Yes, and Jesus saw him. Let me tell you what happened. Jesus was traveling and he came to a town called Jericho. A man named Zacchaeus lived in Jericho. Zacchaeus was rich. He was a chief tax collector, so he was in charge of collecting money from the people in Jericho to give to the Roman government. The people in Jericho did not like tax collectors because many of them were dishonest. When Jesus was in Jericho, a large crowd of people came to see him. Zacchaeus had heard about Jesus, and he wanted to see him too. But Zacchaeus was too short to see over the other people. So he ran ahead of the crowd and climbed into a sycamore tree. When Jesus walked by, he looked into the tree and saw Zacchaeus. "Come down, Zacchaeus," Jesus said. "I want to stay with you today." Zacchaeus was happy. He hurried down from the tree and welcomed Jesus into his house. But other people were not happy. They complained and said, "Zacchaeus is a sinner, and Jesus is going to stay at his house?" Later that day, Zacchaeus told Jesus that he wanted to do the right thing. "I will give half of everything I have to the poor," Zacchaeus said, "and if I took anything from someone that I should not have taken, I will pay him back even more than I took." Jesus told Zacchaeus, "Today you have been saved. You have shown that you are one of God's people." Jesus said, "I have come to seek and save the lost." Jesus had come to earth to find people like Zacchaeus, people who did not know God, and to rescue them from their sin. Jesus came to look for and rescue people who sin. He came to rescue people like you and me. Jesus died on the cross and rose again. He is happy when we are sorry for our sin, and he wants us to trust in him.
Hey friends, Mr. Leon again. I'm so excited to be on your screen again today. I love today's video because it includes climbing trees. Like the video said, the Jewish people did not like the tax collectors. Not only did they collect taxes for the Romans, but some of them would charge extra, and they would take that extra and keep it for themselves. What I love about this story is it shows that all kinds of people wanted to be around Jesus. And Jesus also wanted to be around all kinds of people. He would spend time with his disciples, which were mostly men. But there were also women who traveled with him and the disciples. He also would heal those who were sick or had a physical handicap like paralyzed legs. But then he would turn around and he would go eat with the tax collectors. Jesus had good news to share, and he wanted to share it with everyone, not just a couple people. Zacchaeus had a genuine change in his life after meeting Jesus, because that is what Jesus does. Friends, Jesus wants to have a forever friendship with each and every person, including you. The friendship that we have with Jesus is strengthened by spending time with him. That could look like singing songs to him or talking with him through prayer. Anything that you do to show Jesus that you love him is an act of worship, and it makes Jesus happy. Being friends with Jesus is different than other friendships because we don't see him in the same way that we see each other. But that doesn't mean that he isn't there. God sees everything and knows all things there are to know. He knows what is in our brains before we say them. And he knows the things we've never told anybody. But he still loves us. Okay, now friends, it is time for our memory verse. Go ahead and stand on up with me. Our memory verse today is John 14:6. Who can remember that one? Okay, we're going to do it together, okay? John 14:6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Come on, gotta dance with me, okay? Life. Okay, have a fantastic week, and I hope to see you guys soon.